Dear students, good morning everyone. Already you have learned something about the lesson The Boy Who Asked for More. Okay then, today I am going to teach you the continuation of the lesson The Boy Who Asked for More, Part 2. In the previous class, you have learned about the author of the lesson that he was Charles Dickens. At the same time, you have learned that the boy Oliver Twist's birth, his mother, and her death. Now I am going to teach you what had happened to Oliver Twist when he was in a poor house, how he was treated by Mr. Bumble, the town beadle. Let me read the lesson loudly while I am reading. All of you listen it careful and go through the paragraph. Paragraph number 3. The baby cried loudly. If he could have known that he was now an orphan of a poor house, it is likely that he would have cried still louder. Paragraph number 4. They called him Oliver Twist, a name invented by Mr. Bumble, the town beadle, because he could not think of any other. Mr. Bumble had full authority over the people of the poor house. He thought himself a very great man indeed. He starved and ill-treated the children under his care. Oliver's ninth birthday found him a pale, thin child who had hardly known a kind word or met with a kindly look. His only friends were his little companions in misery, but in the end, they brought him trouble. They persuaded him to ask for more. A brief explanation of the two paragraphs is as below. Dear students, you know that Oliver had lost his mother when he was born. Later, he sent to the poor house. One day, when he was in poor house, he began to cry loudly as if he known that he was an orphan of a poor house. At the poor house, they named him Oliver. The name Oliver has given to him by Mr. Bumble. Mr. Bumble was the officer. He was not a good person. He did not treat the children well. There are some new words in the above paragraphs. Let us study about some new words meaning. First one is poor house, building where poor people or children are maintained at public expense. Second word is beadle, an officer. Third word is invent, create, design. Next word is orphan, a child whose parents are dead, hardly known, almost not known. Starved, to go without food. These are some new words in the lesson. Dear students, there are some of the past tense form words in the lesson. Let us study the present tense and its past tense forms. They are as below: call, called, cry, cried, invent, invented, bring, brought, think, thought, find, found, are, were, meet, met. These are some past tense forms in the lesson. Let's have a look on prepositions and articles. There are some prepositions and some articles in the lessons. They are by, in, to. These are prepositions. A and the are articles. Conjunctions are joining words. For example, but, and, or, because, etc. Dear students, I taught you the lesson The Boy Who Asked for More, which is written by Charles Dickens. I want to know what have you learned in today's class. So I would like to ask you few questions which I taught you. My first question is, who was Mr. Bumble? Yes, you know the answer, my dear children. Come on, answer me. Yes, Mr. Bumble was a town beetle. Then my second question, how did Mr. Bumble treat the children? Yes, how did Mr. Bumble treat the children? Mr. Bumble ill-treated the children and he starved them. Yes, you are right, my dear children. My third question is, who persuaded to Oliver Twist to ask for more? With Oliver's friends persuaded him to ask for more. Dear students, you have answered my questions correctly. You will have a home assignment. Do it at your home and submit it to me in the tomorrow's class. The question is, write briefly about Mr. Bumble. Thank you, children.